know for a fact that Saguaro is going to be the best team that Salpointe has seen. Can you say the same thing about Salpointe for Saguaro?
I'm not sure, because Saguaro, they did play Chaparral. Went up to 6A.
And they beat the hell out of a healthy Desert Edge.
Yep.
A healthy Desert Edge, which I know that Desert Edge was on Salpointe's schedule, but they weren't healthy.
And there's not a single quarterback in the 4A that's as talented as Jack Miller. And maybe a receiver like Tommy Christakis.
How are you feeling? How's Old Legend feeling?
I'm good, man. This is got some history tonight. I had to be here with my boys, and thank you for asking.
Your boy Saguaro? Because I know you're picking sides tonight.
No, I don't know. You know, I like what I see with Salpointe. I spent 6 years down here on TV. Love these kids. Love what's happening. And they got some depth, some speed, and maybe the best back I've ever seen in Arizona, Bijan Robinson. Maybe Mario Bates. You know, in that rarefied Fred Sims there. He's a hybrid, he's special, he's unique, he's David Johnson light. And Bijan Robinson. And when USC wants a running back, tailback, you ball out.
Okay, what's in your gut right now? Because I know a lot's going on in there. What is in your gut right now regarding Saguaro versus Salpointe? What are you thinking?
You know, I think it's SAGU. They're just a dominant force. They're going to win this football game. I really had them winning like 48-24, but I may be closer than that. Good to see it play. I love you guys. I love just chilly. Give me the sideline vlog any day. In the hospital, I'll take it.
How excited are you right now?
So pumped up. First state championship. Getting ready to roll. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
It's going to be a problem.
And they're like, what up, Jimmy? Your coach has a clue.
Not like you haven't been here before.
Yep.
What are you expecting tonight?
Good football game. I mean, they're a good football team. They've had 2 weeks to prepare. They got dynamic players on their team. They're physical and well coached, so should be a good
40
game.
minutes till game time, and I'm gonna go make my way to the press box and check in with Cody Cameron. Shout out to my boy Seth taking care of us, showing us that love, showing that media that love. You know, we got these Caniac combos over here. What's it gonna take for Salpointe to win?
Well, you know, Bijan's gonna have to do his thing, but they're also gonna have to pass the ball a little bit and get some pass threats on Saguaro's defense.
All right, now being a quarterback, I'm kind of curious, you know, how's this rain gonna affect Salpointe's game in an attempt to try to dethrone Saguaro?
Bijan's just gotta secure the ball, and the quarterback has to do a nice job delivering the ball. And when they pass the ball, they just gotta make sure it sticks to their hands.
All right, man, and I know that you guys kind of got a little bit of an announcement to make, and we're gonna do this here on the vlog. Shout out to my Tucson Turf kids right here. And I'm gonna let them do their thing.
Going to Salpointe.
For next year, Salpointe already getting some help. Before this game is even decided, shout out to my boys from Marana all the way to Salpointe officially.
Yeah, it's official. Next year.
You excited? Alright, hey, they get to watch their boy B2K get loose.
Let's go to the floor.
halftime of the 4A state championship game, and Saguaro got what I think is kind of an uncomfortable lead, 21-13. I'm going to check in with one of my 5A coaching geniuses, who I think is going to be possibly coach of the year in the 5A, and see what he thinks about the game so far. What does Salpointe have to do to, take the lead and beat Saguaro?
I think they just got to keep running that rock, getting the ball in 5's hands.
B2K! B2K!
Keep getting it in 5 and 8's hands, man. I think they'll be all right.
All right, and what's Saguaro got to do to kind of just put Salpointe away?
Hey, Coach Mohns, he knows what he's got, man. He's got plenty of guys that can get this thing done.
I know that my man over here got some things cooking over at Marana. What can we look forward to towards the future? I know this year you kind of established a running game with Zoe Ratliff. What else can we expect, coming our way?
Just putting guys in the right place, getting them an opportunity to succeed, not only on the field, but off the field. That's what's most important, man.
All right, and speaking of opportunities, I know that you got some coming your way. What's going on with Coach Ramirez?
So I'll be heading to San Diego, coach the fleet for spring, and then I'll be back. I will be back. All right, for spring ball at Marana, and then we'll get ready to make another run in the fall.
Year two, Coach Ramirez, the Coach Ramirez project over there. Marana Tigers, watch out. Salpointe with some questionable play calling, missed some field goals and stuff. What do they got to do to get back in this game?
Run the football. You got one of the best running backs in possibly the entire class of 2020 in Bijan Robinson. Also, Mario Padilla, the kid is a tank. Run the football. If you're going to pass, give the ball to Mario Padilla in space. Also, Lathan Ransom is a superstar senior for the Lancers. Throw him the football on comebacks and long routes, but run the football with B2K.
What does Saguaro got to do to maintain this lead? It's kind of the uncomfortable 8-point lead, but what do they got to do to maintain?
Run the ball, what they've done all year. When they've been consistent on offense, they've mixed the run with the pass. Some confusing play calling on both sides in the first half, especially from Salpointe. But I look
that fake punt was beyond bizarre.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. We saw some bad field goal kicking too from two pretty reliable kickers. So I don't know. I just know that Swirl's going to try to ground and pound and get the line of scrimmage back. They didn't really.
We're talking about you carrying the torch. Did you do everything that you wanted to do this year?
Yes, sir, man. I mean, all we want is to go ball and, there's no feeling like it. So.
What else do you have left to accomplish? You've already done so much.
I don't know, right now we're just going to celebrate, man. Right now I'm not worried about next year, I'm not worried about tomorrow.
About this on Twitter. Today we were going to meet up, we're going to talk about this. The game versus Salpointe, you guys won 42-16. How do you feel right now?
I'm so happy for the seniors. We've been working since January, and I can't even describe what it's all the hard work is paying off, and it's an unbelievable feeling.
Touchdown coming out of halftime, and then you had the one that kind of put the icing on the cake. Talk to me a little bit about it.
They was running one high safety over Marquis. He been killing them all night. So I just ran seam right down the middle, wide open touchdown.
This year, is there any team in the history of Arizona that you think that could beat this particular Saguaro team after all you guys been through?
There's some really good Arizona teams in history, but this team is so loaded, so together. We are family.
Hey, talk to me, man. The whole season, this seems like the most fun that you've had playing football, and I've been watching you since your sophomore year.
Absolutely. This team is everything to me right now. I'm so excited. Just such a great way to go out as a senior. I'm getting a little emotional, but I love these guys. This is, my heart and soul right here, and I'm just going to miss it.
You spent 1 year with Coach Mohns. What did you learn from him?
He's a great leader. The one thing he always says and preaches is he teaches you how to be a competitor. And I think every kid on this damn field right now is a competitor.
What does this moment mean to you?
Best feeling of my life, senior season. Couldn't dream it any better. We accomplished, we did it, we got 6.
Hey, so Ralph convinced me, or tried to convince me, that Salpointe's running game was enough to average over 12 yards of carry versus you guys. I know that did not happen, but how crazy is it?
I don't know, never pick against Saguaro. That's all I got to tell you. Never pick against
Never ever. Never ever. That's suicidal. That's career suicide. My man Connor Soley doing on to ASU. Hey, you
Best
like
player in the
over here.
state, baby. Best player in the state. Crown this man, young bro.
His favorite place to win, right here. With all the craziness this season and everything like off the field, like talk to me about how much all of this meant to you.
I just feel like it was worth it. It's still kind of surreal that we did it, but I had a long journey, and like I said, it was just worth it. I'm just excited I was able to stick with it and get the win with my boys.
Hey, that kick return, absolutely crazy. It was kind of a backbreaker. Talk to me about what you saw.
We noticed that Salpointe liked to kick on their hash, so they was on their left hash at the time. So I was lining up in front of the kicker, and we was looking to get a return right where I could just catch the ball and just go straight down. But they kicked the ball in the middle, and my partner Solely said he wanted the ball, but I was just zoned out. I already had a feeling I was gonna take it back, caught the ball, seen the hole, used my speed, I was going.
All right, but hold on, before you get Jacoby, I gotta know, man.
All right.
Because you told me that B2K, but John Robinson could get 16 a pop versus Saguaro. I want to know.
No, I didn't. I said he did get 16 a pop coming into the game.
But I told you he'd be closer to 1.6 than 16, and I'm willing to bet that he.
We got to find out because he had a good game. He had a good game. You gonna tell me he didn't have a good game?
I don't know. That scoreboard, 42-16, kind of tells me a whole different story. Saguaro, not only do they want all that smoke that everybody brought preseason, everybody brought all that smoke so that they want that Saguaro smoke. They want that Saguaro smoke, and y'all delivered. Y'all delivered all season long. What was the most special thing about the season?
Family. The family.
What is your favorite thing about this team that you didn't see in any of your other teams?
Man, I'll tell you what, it's so hard. I don't want to take anything away from other teams, but the senior leadership we had this year with guys like, and I know I'm leaving out guys because I can't say them all. Connor Soley, Clay Randall, Jaden Swink, Nate Polk. Those were our captains, Josiah Jacobs. Those kids were Saguaro football players. They bought in. They made everything they did was about the team. It wasn't about them. There was no selfishness, not an ounce of selfishness. They busted their tails, and then they led the young guys. We had a lot of talented young guys, and some guys that didn't really know what we were all about and what our culture was all about. And those seniors really brought them along. They were patient with them. They talked to them. They treated them right. And by the end of this thing, those young guys bought in, and that's when we started really clicking.
All right, so next year we're going for 7, right?
That's right.
7, and you're undefeated at U of A Stadium. Like, I feel like a college job can't be too far away. All right, so the final score is 42-16, the 4A state title game. Saguaro wins number 6. The game was kind of never in doubt, and also since Jason Mohns is one of the winningest coaches here in Arizona Stadium, I feel like he should be in line for the next ASU job opening that occurs, but I don't know, that's just me. Anyways, your boy Chili, make sure that you guys subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. Let's talk about this. This Saguaro team might be one of the most talented teams I've ever seen, and I think these two would agree.
They're all right. They're okay.